Ooh, yeah. Let me get me out the screen and put me on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready for this? I say it. Y'all ready for this? Let me stop the music, man. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Fro. We're about to talk about NXT review. We'll do a little NXT review, a little TNA review. You new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit you with the intro so we can dive right into it. Plus, some Royal Rumble predictions. Hit y'all with the intro.
Welcome to
Dom, I think I know what you were trying to do. Welcome to the main event.
Welcome to the main event. I'll be your host, Main Event Fro. First, we're going to do the NXT review, then a TNA review, then we'll talk a little bit about the Royal Rumble. NXT, Brian Breaker and Barry Corbin kicks the show off, battling against Axiom and Nathan Frazer. Nathan Frazer and Axiom came out hitting hard. From the door, fight, break out outside the ring, back inside the ring. Referee rings the bell. These guys were using their fast, unique moves to put down Barry Corbin and Brian Breaker. But in the end, Brian Breaker and Barry Corbin puts them down for the 1, 2, 3 to advance in the Dusty Rhodes tournament. Then we get Dragunov backstage getting interviewed. He gets interrupted by Josh Briggs, who wants a shot at the NXT title. Trick Williams comes up and says, hold up. I need Dragunov fresh, but yet Trick Williams accepted the match against Josh Briggs, so he's not going to be fresh. And then he in a tag team match. Oh my God, what is going on with my boy Trick Williams? He just want to fight everybody. Then we get Lash Legend versus Ren Sinclair, who was having a talk with Fallon Henley backstage about she needs some friends and all that. But anyway, this was her debut match. She gets beat by Lash Legend. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson were about to put them bees on her. And then Fallon Henley came out for the save. Ava Raine was talking to Steven Regal backstage. He announced her as NXT GM. So she's the new GM of NXT, which is a good position for Ava Raine. You know what I'm saying? Because she was pretty stiff in the ring, I say she's pretty stiff. She got the jiggle pillow that I like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check that video out. What I did with Ava Rain, the jiggle pillow. You know what I'm saying? Simp moment with Ava Rain. But anyway, she's the new NXT GM. Then we get Jada Parker with Out the Mud, beating down the family in a restaurant. Elektra Lopez going around looking for Lola Vice, which she knew Lola Vice was going to be in a section. I mean, she could have just waited, but I guess she just wanted to throw a temper tantrum and wanted her before the Nova show. Dijak gets attacked by Joe Gacy on his way out for the match. Joe Gacy and Dijak gets to fighting. The match never began. Dijak kicks Joe Gacy through the cardboard wall. Joe Gacy crawls back out. They get to fighting all over the announce table. Dijak put Joe Gacy through the announce table. Referees had to break this match up. Joe Gacy kept getting up like the Undertaker and all this. I don't know where they're going with Joe Gacy. I don't know what his character really is. Let's go Dijak, though. But Wagner gets a video package by him getting prepared for the Heritage Cup match. I'm tired of the Heritage Cup. That turned into an all-around belt in between. Do something, man. Shit, I'm tired of the Heritage Cup. Then we get Lexis King versus Trey Bearhill in a short match, which Lexis King puts him down. Melo meets up with Trick Williams backstage, get to talking about Dragon Knob and trying to set him up, all this and that. They bring up the video footage, so the video footage is going to play a part in a tag team match or in the main event when Trick Williams battles Dragon Knob. The video package will play a big part. I mean, the video of Trick Williams getting attacked, that's going to play a big part. Then we get the Supernova section with Lola Vice. Elektra Lopez pulls up and a fight breaks out. So we'll get them fighting next week in a one-on-one match. Dragon Lee versus Scripps in a decent match at first. Then the family comes out. Dragon Lee takes the win. Oba gives Dragon Lee another shot at the title at Vengeance Day. Chase University packs up, closing down the school. Blair Davenport versus Carmen Petrovic was a good match. And a saluting for Carmen, but Blair, that's my girl. And she's gonna win the NXT Women's title from Lyra Valkyria after Lyra beats Roxanne Perez. Because Roxanne, I think, is about to get called up. Ridge Holland gets an interview saying he wants to fight the Gallus boys. He wants to fight them all by himself. I'm wondering where they're taking this. Ridge Holland get another group, or will he stay solo? Dragon now comes out to watch Trick Williams versus Josh Briggs. Trick Williams beats Josh Briggs. Josh attacks Trick. In the middle of the match, Josh kicked Dragon all in the face. Melo comes out. There's a lot of confusion in this match, man. A lot of confusion. After the match, Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes face off. They talk backstage again, and Melo's steady trying to tell him Dragon all, just trying to catch him at his weak point. He's trying to get him softened up and all this and that. And I just can't wait till this story to come to its conclusion. It's dragging out long enough. Jason Jane and Thea Hale runs into Lexis King, and Lexis King saying how he can, why they blah, 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 whatever. I ain't even pay attention to it. Then Riley pulls up, so we probably getting a match between Lexis King and Riley. Then Ava comes out to call out Lyra Valkyria and Roxanne for the contract signing. They sign the contract, show each other respect, shaking each other's hand. Walks off. Tatum Paxley attacks Roxanne from the back, put her through the table. Lyra Valkyria is upset at Tatum. Roxanne do not accept Lyra's help. So Tatum is doing her Tatum thing, man. I thought she was, I don't know, she may interfere in the match with Roxanne and Lyra. But I was thinking Tatum was going to help Blair Davenport in the long run. Maybe this is going to lead up to her helping Blair Davenport in the long run. They're doing long storytelling. We'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what y'all think about NXT down in the comment. You're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're finna move to TNA, which the show kicks off with the ABC Chris Bay versus Kevin Knight. And Chris Bay takes the win on that one. Grizzly Young Vets comes out, attacks ABC. They want a shot at the belt. Later on, we get a section with them backstage. And Santino makes the match in the best out of 3 matches. So they'll have one match 1 week, another match another week, and then the final match. You know, Grizzlies win 1, ABC win 1. Then that final match come to a conclusion. Ash by Elegance get a video. I ain't know who she was at first. Like, they got her looking real different now. You know what I'm saying? She looking different. I couldn't tell who she was at first. I was like, that's Dana Brooks. Anyway, she doing her little sexy thing in the video. Yeah, man. So Dana Brooks doing a thing. Ash, known now as Ash by Elegance. And I can't wait to see what she can do in the ring. Frankie cuts a promo, gets approached by Rich Swann. Then he tells Rich Swann, you need to step up and do the same thing I did. Then AJ Francis pulls up saying he want to be by Rich Swann's side, but Rich Swann say he's good. And AJ Francis put his shades on and say, I bet you is, Anyway, we get Dirty Dango and Ali Paradis versus Dante King and Damian Drake, which was a short match, and Dirty Dango picks up the win. Then we get Trinity versus Jordan Grace in a rematch for the women's knockout title, which we already knew Trinity gonna lose because she's leaving TNA. So this match wasn't better than the first one, but decent. Jordan Grace picks up the win. Then we get MK Ultra versus Danny Luna and Jody Threat. This was a pretty good match. I like this match. And MK Ultra takes the win, man. It was a crazy match. Then they attacked them after the match, putting them down. Then we get the main event for the night was Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, and Okada versus Moose and the System. And this match was pretty wild and crazy, you know what I'm saying? Wild and crazy kids. And Chris Sabin, Alex, and Okada picks up the win on that one. So TNA was pretty decent. Not better than the first night, but pretty decent. And it's picking up. It's getting liver. The audience always hype. I was digging it. Let me know what y'all think about TNA down in the comments. Now let's get to some Royal Rumble things. But before we get into the Royal Rumble, you wanna know what? We're gonna say that for Friday Night SmackDown. Anyway, the Royal Rumble, we're gonna talk about the Fatal 4-Way with Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton. We know Roman Reigns gonna keep the title, but who gonna take the pinfall? I think either LA Knight or AJ Styles take the pinfall, which gonna continue their feud because one of the two gonna knock the other out, go for the pin. Roman Reigns gonna pull the other one off and pretty much takes the pin, get the cover himself. And AJ Styles and LA Knight will be feuding up to Elimination Chamber. So I don't think none of these guys going into the chamber. I think they're gonna go to Elimination Chamber for a one-on-one match to resolve their problem. Let's talk about Kevin Owens and Logan Paul for the United States Championship. Now, I think Logan Paul gonna hold this championship all the way up to WrestleMania. I think Kevin Owens will lose this match, but will put up a decent match, and Logan Paul will look excellent in this match going against KO. These two guys gonna tear it up, man. They're gonna tear it up. So let's talk about the women's Royal Rumble. I got Bayley or Becky Lynch for the win. One of the two gonna win. Now it's gonna determine tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. If Damage Control turn on Bayley tonight, Bayley wins. If they don't turn on her tonight, Becky wins. That's what I say. What y'all think? Because the reason I say that is, Becky win if Damage Control don't turn on Bayley. That would lead up to Damage Control turning on Bayley because she did not win the Royal Rumble, right? Which would lead up to Elimination Chamber. Which Nick Aldis, screw me. Ooh, been a long night. I was on the panel for about 3 hours a while ago, but Nick Aldis would insert Bayley, give her an opportunity to get a shot at the SmackDown Championship. She'll go into the chamber. But the Damage Control turn on her tonight. Bayley wins the Royal Rumble and challenges EO from the gate. Or they could just turn on her inside the Royal Rumble, which I just can't see them turning on her inside the Royal Rumble. I mean, they may turn on her in the Royal Rumble. That leads up to Sasha or Naomi coming out for the save. We gonna see. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Talk about the men's Royal Rumble. My bet is gonna be either CM Punk or Drew McIntyre. I think one of those is gonna win the Royal Rumble. Most likely CM Punk. But I just can't wait to see the Royal Rumble. I can't wait till we get to it so we can get down to the finals. You know what I mean? Huh? And you can also go to Wrestling League and vote for your winners there. On WrestlingLeague.com from I can't even think of the name at the moment, man. Hey, it's been a long night. It's been a long day. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Been a long day. I can't even get my hand out right, man. You know what I'm saying? But those are my predictions for the Royal Rumble. That was my TNA and NXT review. You're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. This is a place we go live at least 3 times a week. You can always click the link that's pinned in the top of the chat, which tonight is not pinned. I didn't even pin it, man. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. All right, you can follow me on all social media requests. Get in my inbox, request to be a special guest. We can set up a day and a time where you can join me here one-on-one in the main event. But I'll be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.
He was a normal man who heard voices in his head. He was a normal man who ran from his demons. He was a normal man that couldn't escape the darkness. Till one day, he was left to die. He then would rise again. He then would embrace the voices. He slayed his demons and he conquered the darkness.